Have you ever thought about turning a classic Festa Junina treat into some extra income? Look, if sweet rice is already good, just imagine it turned into pamonha, because I love it. You can turn this into a source of income and make a lot of money with it, you know? So let's get started. I'm going to share an unusual recipe and combine these ingredients. I'm sure it's going to please a lot of palates. Stick with me because I have a lot of tips to share with you. I've already got the rice here and I measured it in cups, okay? So there are 4 cups of rice and 1 liter of milk, which is already here. Butter or margarine, you can use either. I'm using margarine and I have 60 grams here. Sugar, I have 100 grams of sugar, and for the condensed milk, just 1 can, which is 395 grams. Later, we'll see if we need a little more sugar. Guys, cloves and cinnamon are to taste if you want to add them. I recommend adding them because it tastes really good and we can take them out later. And look here, the main ingredient, right? Corn. So I have 5 ears of corn, and you can use canned corn if you want, okay? In a moment, we'll cut it. And here, about 1.5 liters of water, but we'll decide later when we add the rice to the pot. The tip is not to cook the rice with sugar, guys, because it won't cook. And not with milk either. Cook it with water first, leave it uncovered, don't put the lid on, otherwise everything will spill out, and in a little while we'll finish up. You don't need to keep stirring constantly, but it's important to stir from time to time, okay? When cutting this corn here, be careful not to get too close to the cob, okay? I want real corn. And don't forget to clean it properly, okay? Now, I'm going to carefully blend the corn, guys, with just a little bit of fresh water, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Just a small amount, just enough liquid to thoroughly blend it into a smooth consistency. And then afterwards, we will strain it, okay? With a little more water, of course. Once it's well blended, I'll keep blending it with the rest of the milk, okay guys? That way it's much easier, then you just have to strain it. Here I'm going to check if everything is well cooked, okay? Look, it's wonderful. So I'm going to strain the milk here now, and then we'll remove the leftover cinnamon sticks. Since I can't miss giving a tip here, let me tell you something. If you want, straining is optional, okay? Because guys, when we make pamonha, I doubt you strain it. We like those little bits of corn, right? Especially since it was so well blended here, and if you look, there's very little left over. Honestly, if I make this again, I won't even bother straining it. I'll just leave it like this. Well, after you mix it well, okay? Once it's all mixed, now that I'm letting it start to boil here, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, which would be what? The butter or margarine, which I haven't added yet. You can add it at this point. The condensed milk as well, and if you want, you can taste it later to see if it needs more. And the sugar, but in the meantime, I'll start stirring here. In fact, I'll keep stirring the whole time because corn contains starch, so if I don't stir, it can form that layer at the bottom. I tasted it here and I thought it needed a little more sugar. So since I'm a true Brazilian, I'm going to add a little more condensed milk, but if you prefer, you can just add sugar, okay? But make sure to taste it, right guys? I told you, you have to taste it. Tell you something, I never leave it without cinnamon. This is life. It makes all the difference here. If you want to sell it in cups or little containers, guys, this recipe pleases a lot of people, and look, it looks great and you can make some money, right? So just pick the best container you want. It can even be with a little styrofoam lid, whatever size you want, because it really yields a lot, guys. Just take a look at this. I'm gonna put it in here, look. My God, this is amazing, isn't it? Look at this. You can really fill it up, see? course, you shouldn't forget to put your own label here, maybe even your phone number, right, guys? Because of course, people are going to like it, and what are they going to do? Call you with your contact info. Just look at that. How beautiful, huh? If you truly want to learn how to accurately price your delicious sweets correctly and effectively, I'll definitely leave a helpful link to my comprehensive pricing course down below for you, and it will clearly show you the absolutely right and proper way to learn how to price everything properly and successfully. And if you like this idea, like and share it, and I want to know from you. Would you make this for your family, or would you make it to sell and have an extra source of income here? Because from now on, every week here, there will be recipes, great ones, and also income opportunities for you, so always stay here with me, okay? Because it smells so good. See you next time, everyone. Bye, kisses.